Hey, yo, I think that's Cam. Hey, yo, Cam.
What's going on, man?
Hey, you that dude from TikTok that gives relationship advice, right?
Oh, yes, indeed. What's your name?
Nathaniel.
All right, man. I'm meeting somebody, but have a quick seat.
Sure, thank you.
All right. What's going on, Nathaniel? What's your question?
Yeah, Nathaniel, so I've been hitting the strip club lately, and there's been a chick there that I've really been vibing with. I really liked. I asked her out, and really, we've been hitting it off. So I want to know, how can I make this stripper my girl?
For sure. Well, let me start with this. Why do you want this particular stripper to be your girl?
Well, she's attractive. She has a nice body.
Yeah.
She's banging.
And you haven't hit it yet?
I have not.
But you want to hit it?
Yes.
That's your primary motivation?
Yes.
Do you like her personality, or is it more about how she looks?
Well, I like her personality, but she's fire.
Yeah, like you want a bad beat.
Hell yeah.
For sure, and I feel that, bro. I understand you want an attractive woman that you can rock with on a regular basis. The first thing you need to realize is that there are different types of men and women. And I talk about this in my videos if you watch my content. I categorize women into 3 categories. You have wives that are looking for matrimony and long-term relationships. You have girls that are looking to have fun. They're not looking for anything serious. They want something casual, and they might keep it moving. And then you have girls who I call professionals. Professionals deal with the men for the purposes of getting money or tangibles. Now, based on those 3 categories, what category would you place this woman in?
Probably the one where she's getting money or tangibles.
Correct. Her job is based on a daily basis of her going out, meeting men, seducing men, getting them to think that she likes them in order to get money, tangibles, and resources from the men. Now, I'm not judging any of these types of women. If you want to get a stripper or a professional, knock yourself out, that's cool. If you want a fun girl, all good. If you want a wife, great. But you need to understand the woman's priority when it comes to sex and relationships. Now, you're looking for a relationship, but the woman has a different priority than you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So there's an imbalance, an incompatibility in what you're both looking for. Are you looking for a woman to spend a bunch of money on?
No.
But she's looking for a man to spend money on her.
Yes.
Because her priority is going to the club and meeting men who are able to give her money to support her lifestyle. Now, this doesn't mean you can't support a woman, but the priority needs to match. Because if you go into the relationship looking for love, but the woman is looking for money, you'll engage with the woman thinking that y'all are on the process of falling in love, but she's thinking y'all are on the process of you spending more and more money on her. So you gotta understand, professionals include women who range from being strippers, Instagram models, OnlyFans models, actual prostitutes or women of the night, and anything that can fit in with that. Now, if you're gonna deal with a woman who's a professional, your first agenda cannot be sexual. Because every single man who goes to the strip club trying to holler at her is trying to get the same thing, which is what you're trying to get, sexual gratification. If you come to her enamored by her beauty, trying to get sex, then she's gonna view you like every other customer who comes in the club. And she's gonna put you into what we call a trick bag. If you were to get into a relationship, it would happen like this, the way you're going about it. You would offer to take her out, and you would suggest a nice place, and maybe say that you would buy her something nice. Let's say she goes. You go to a dinner, you get her a purse, something like that, and you're gonna have to continue down that path because that's how you started. So as you go on more and more dates, you're gonna have to keep spending more and more money, doing more and more gifts, probably introduce traveling, maybe even give her actual cash to support her lifestyle. And then what's gonna happen is you're gonna be in a place where you've cemented yourself as one of her regulars. Just like a guy who regularly goes to the strip club every Friday when he gets his paycheck and tricks off his entire paycheck on getting dances and private room treatment, you are nothing more than a customer to the woman. So you have to flip the dynamic. You have to put sex on the back burner, and you have to have an agenda for the woman where she's going to provide value to you. So if you have a business, or maybe you're busy in your career, then you're going to have to give the woman very clear instructions on how she can come into your life and provide value to you, supporting you in your business, maybe introducing you to some of the clientele that go to the strip club, for example, maybe getting in some of your content to help you get more marketing exposure. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now the woman is actually giving you value. So then if you take her out, it's that she earned it. And when you have sex with the woman, she earned the sex and everything you gave her after that. So if you're going to deal with a woman who's a professional, you can't be a trick. You got to be a player with it, really. You have to have an agenda and a purpose and a direction that the woman wants to be a part of and is actually compensating into, so that whenever you do reward her, she knows subconsciously or consciously that she earned her place, and it wasn't some situation where you had her on a pedestal and you were trying to do a bunch of things just to get the carrot of sex. I hope that didn't go over your head. Did that make sense?
Yes, it did.
All right, man. If you're man enough to do that, and if you can actually calm your sexual desires enough to get something of value from a woman beyond just the sex, then you can do that, man. And I would also recommend this, even if you don't go down that path, realize that every woman has way more to offer you than just sexual gratification. That's actually what I would consider to be the lowest level of value that a woman has to offer. Women have their femininity, their beauty, their acts of service, the fact that they usually have very large networks, can easily meet people, and are far better marketers than men. So you can partner with a woman and actually mutually benefit each other way more than you just getting your nut off, spending money on her and taking her on dates, and then it really goes nowhere. You don't build shit. Make sense?
Yes, it does.
All right, man. Get your power couple on, all right?
Appreciate it, bro.
Yes, indeed, bro. Have a good night.
You too.